Hey everybody, so I am recording from my lab slash office slash guest room today, and I am showing you how to use change in capacitance to measure different things about the world. So the first example that I've got is going to be something very similar to a touch screen. So I've got a capacitor that's set up like touch screens are, with the two plates parallel to each other, like in plane, just like it would be on your phone or on a tablet or something like that. And I'm going to measure the capacitance between them using this capacitance to digital meter. I bought it from a company called Analog Devices. It's about $80. And what that meter does is it translates the capacitance between these two plates, or between any two pieces of metal, to a digital value that we can measure. And so I'll show that to you in the video in a second. And so what you're going to see is that when I wave my hand over it, when I use it like a touch screen, or I'm not going to tap on it, but you can see what would happen if I bring my finger really close. You'll see a change in capacitance because my hand is disrupting the capacitance between these two plates. Normally the charge is stored on one plate and then another plate, and then there's an electric field that goes from one plate to another. And my hand, just being near it because it's conductive and because it has charges on it too, will change that field and change the capacitance between these two plates. So that's the mutual capacitance touchscreens example. The second one I'm going to show you is in making a pressure sensor. So I'm going to take a paper towel and place it over one of the plates, and then put the other plate on top of it. And so right now the spacing between the two plates is pretty large. The more space there is between capacitor plates, the lower the capacitance is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to smush it with my hand. I'm going to make the space between the two plates a lot smaller, and we should see the capacitance go up by a lot. The third thing I'm going to do is keep the arrangement just like it is here. I'm going to take a spray bottle full of water and spray it around the capacitor, and that's going to make the humidity in the area increase. And what humidity does to capacitance is really interesting because, so water that you would find out of your tap or in a river or the ocean, it's all conductive because it has ions dissolved in it, it has salt dissolved in it. But pure distilled water has a dielectric constant that is, it's like a rough value of how much capacitance a capacitor has, that's about 35 times higher than just paper. And so because the paper is still going to separate the top plate and the bottom plate of the capacitor, if I spray just a little bit of water around, that should change the capacitance. We should be able to see that value. So that's the third thing you'll see in the video today. Check out the other videos for the actual change in capacitance, because that's what you're going to need to finish the lab.